What are the 11 soul signatures? Here is transformation, it's number 9. So transformation says what it does. When it's active for you, it wants you to create transformation. And let's be clear, that is change that actually transforms. It isn't change for change's sake. It wants you to recognize that when you create change from a place of boredom, from a place of frustration, you are creating change that changes the scenery. It doesn't want you to do that. So it wants you to really be considered and balanced about what needs to transform and then take steps to actually alchemize and create that transformation. Freedom is an essential quality with transformation. So it really is encouraging you to recognize what internal freedom is for you. How do you create freedom within? Because when you create freedom within, you start to then see freedom within life, within your life for you. The other thing we need to consider with transformation is that it wants you to alchemize the shadow. So it is going to encourage you to transform through the inner work, because that's the only real place that transformation is truly sustained and enabled. So it's going to call you to shed light on your shadow. It's going to call you to practice levels of forgiveness, levels of self-acceptance that perhaps you have never considered before, because that is going to create the path to internal freedom for you. And it is going to encourage you through its soul prompt, face fear through trust, to really lean into trusting yourself. When you're scared, when you're fearful, when things are rising within life that cause you to doubt yourself, where can you lean in to trusting who you are, to trusting your path, to trusting your body, to trusting your divinity? Transformation also wants you to recognize that at your core, you are a divine being that is full of universal love. And when you really access that center of yourself, everything becomes possible, including that all-important inner freedom. If you are feeling the call of expansion, if you are expanding your horizons, if you're expanding your mind, if you're drawn to expand your frequency, if you are drawn to new learning, new wisdom, then transformation is active for you, because one of its other qualities is expansion. And it wants you to recognize that when you expand who you are, when you expand your perspective, when you expand everything about yourself, what you're learning, who you know yourself to be, then you start to actually embody and create transformation from the inside out. And it's important to remember with transformation, particularly that everything that happens when the transformation signature is active for you is working for you. Ultimately, it wants you to transform shadow into light, to transform restriction into freedom. So everything within transformation is helping you to transform and really create the change that makes an immense difference to you and an immense difference to life.